can affect vision. Other side effects include pain in the arms or legs, pain in the joints, and shortness of breath. These are not all the possible side effects of Amvuttra. For prescribing information, call 1-833-256-2748 or learn more at amvuttra.com. Ask your doctor about Amvuttra for ATTR-CM.
When severe weather strikes, we break in.
A tornado watch is in effect for Rutherford County.
The most up-to-date weather information.
We'll be here with you on radio and with Rutherford Weather Video Channel.
Rutherford weather updates on WGNS and watch on YouTube and Facebook with Rutherford Weather.
Bringing humor, insight, and a voice of reason. Hey, it's Rick. Join me for the Rick Burgess Show on WGNS, weekdays 11 till 2.
When the weather's at its worst, we're at our best. Talk Radio WGNS, Murfreesboro, FM 100.5, 101.9, AM 1450, TV 11.
Does your home need freshening up?
At Maples Realty and Auction, we handle traditional sales, auctions, and property management. And we have a development called The Maples with local builders and amenities. I'm Betsy Maples, and this is our team. It's our people. That's the difference. Call us today and let us help you get your property sold.
I refer a lot of clients to Maples Realty when we have real estate issues that are coming up. Working with Maples has been easy for me, easy for my clients.
Put our 57 years of success to work for you. Sold!
We're the Good Neighbor Network, FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, audio and video streaming at wgnsradio.com. This is the Roundtable. A look at the news, views, politics, and people that are shaping Rutherford County.
Here and let him talk about on that a little bit later to help set that up. But anyway, you had an opportunity over the weekend to catch your breath a little bit because the legislative session had a marathon day on Thursday before coming to a halt. Is that, you know, my biggest reference to that is in what I do with football and basketball is all of a sudden you lose a game in the tournament and your season's done. And I mean, you're going 100 miles an hour trying to get all this stuff done at the legislature, and then boom, they finally get to the end of the line, and there it is.
I mean, that's a great way to put it, Chip. I mean, I literally, the last day of the session, I was up there 13 hours from 9 in the morning until after 10 o'clock at night. And they are just kind of cramming through as many bills as they can. Once they pass the budget, which is the only thing they're constitutionally required to do, once they do that, it's just kind of a speed round to try to get through as many lingering bills that either didn't already get passed because it had a funding mechanism to it, or just bills that hadn't been finished yet, or there were some differences between the House and Senate. So to steal a sports metaphor, is kind of like a tennis match going back and forth of, okay, Senate did this, House disagreed. They have things called conference committees where when the two sides can't agree, they have to kind of huddle up together and see what they can agree on. Some things get passed, some things don't. So it's fast and furious there at the end, and it makes for a long day. But then, like you said, right there, they adjourn and it's all over and everybody goes home.
Yeah, and sometimes the shot clock runs out, and then and you don't have a bill passed. But the one thing that does linger a little bit is when do they do the press conference? The next day or that night after they're done?
They do it that night. So
they want to get home.
They do. They really want to get home because mainly they cannot fundraise at all for their reelection campaigns until the session is over. So as soon as the gavel drops, they are going back home to their districts and trying to raise money because many of them are up for reelection this year. But they do them about 20 minutes after session ends. So you have this whiplash of waiting for that last gavel to drop. And then we go to one room for the Republican joint press conference with the governor and the chamber leaders. And then we go to another room for the Democratic response. And that's why I didn't get home until about 10:30 on Thursday night.
It just had an appearance that there was less overt volatility during this year's session as opposed to last year, which, I think was kind of a breath of fresh air, maybe.
Yeah, I would say that there were not big dramatic moments like we saw, especially a few years ago with the expulsion of the Tennessee Three. Not to say that we didn't see some tempers flare, even within the party, the Republican Party. We saw one particular senator, Ken Yeager, and a representative, Jason Zachary of Knoxville, kind of lock horns about what they felt like the White House's opinion was on a particular AI bill that they were considering. But you did not see these really just huge kind of moment-stopping, fights between lawmakers this year. That I do think is a breath of fresh air, but you will definitely hear, especially as these lawmakers run for re-election, about how the other party's just the worst and, why they could do much better.
Yep. All right. We'll kind of there's 2 or 3 major topics I want to hit today, and then we'll have